Hello everybody, my name is Jeff. I'm a wizard. Welcome to my channel. We're going to pick a card with the subject who's bullying you, or like what bully needs to be busted or whatever. Wow, I said it way cool in my head before. I don't care. These are the 4 choices to choose from. So choose the card. Choose the card that stands out to you, or that maybe now is flashing to you. Then choose that card. That's how your intuition works. Okay. Yes, everybody saw that, but maybe for other people it's going to be more obvious that another card stands out, and for you it's going to be like, I wonder what card he means. I wonder what card he means. Okay. Also found this. I think it works. It clears my ears out really well. On the side, that's on the side. Oh, okay. Okay, then we shall begin with group 1. Fast. Yeah, this. Sorry. Yeah. I think I might have like switched some cards around, but I didn't look at them, right? For sure. But like with doing the mirror thing, things get complicated. Okay. 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay. First card for group 1 is 7 of Wands. Then I was called. I wanted to use this Tarot Nefertari because, like, I wanted to use these 2 decks because they were standing in the case in the my case like this, and felt like the eyes were looking at each other. I'll show you again. Sorry. I mean, it looked like that to me from further. Okay. Sorry. And what I got is the 5 of Cups upside down and Death upside down. Anubis. Okay. And then the last card here is the Knave of Wands. So you got a bully, yes. You got a bully. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, okay. Hold on. Plot twists already. So you're the bully. To yourself. By I'm not sure yet. Wait. Something about okay. I was stopping my train of thought. About you, like keeping yourself up with these little ghosts, or keep like a test. This looks to me like she's with her back. Yeah, so if you're writing from left to right, she's standing with her back sort of to the past, where your words are coming from, because you're writing towards the right side. So I'm seeing that as like the timeline. Of course, at any timeline, left is into the no. Yeah, okay. Sorry, it is like positive is on the right, right? So negative, as in the negative value, or the I guess going back then here in time. I have no idea why I went so technical on that. There was no reason. Wow, was there? Oh, okay. Whoa. There's the whole point. In your value system, in how you are valuing work. Hello. In how you are valuing work, and in how you're valuing putting energy into past events or thoughts. If you get me. Or into like into that's why you're bullied, because you sorry, I got that, because you are ashamed of what you do, because you're like judging yourself, or you're questioning your actions, your decisions in the past, questioning or overly harshly judging the actions you took. Something goes wrong, and you can look at it as a failed opportunity, you failing to be in the right position in the right time, for you to feel guilty for not having taken when it was presented to you, for you being ashamed of not having taken it, and for letting people down, for letting yourself down this way. That's how you're looking at it. Oh yeah, that's how you're looking at it. All these minuses, you're seeing it as what just failed, what just happened was just a minus. Like I lost out. That's how you're a bully. But what it maybe more deeply is, it's an incapacity. No, it's more like a temporary trouble in accepting it. Okay, so I'm gonna help you. Whatever it is that just happened to you, group one. It's not what you think it is. Why? You're assuming. You're assuming. So I don't know if I want to go too deep on it, but like no. Let's keep it short. Like I like the general message here is something happened and you are bullying yourself by overvaluing it. First of all, by assuming that the best outcome for you was to get it and that you're now in the worst outcome, and by assuming that you failed yourself and that you should feel guilty, or that you failed to take an opportunity when it was presented to you. You're looking at it all kinds of wrong ways like that. It's just not what it is. It's just not what it was. It's just not what it was. And I think in the end you did the right thing, and that doesn't feel like that right now. But making changes and making difficult decisions never really does. And sometimes, maybe more often than not, we kind of trap ourselves into doing them anyways. But the signs could be pointing for both towards and away from it. So no, yeah, okay. This is always something where we should like pay extra attention to not take things at face value, or to not think that the easiest answer or the first answer that comes is the right one. It's these moments when decisions are made, or like when you have to say yes to something, and the signs or our intuition feels like it's turned off. Like there's no, it's like just like somebody unplugged it for a second, and it's not there. It's usually when we are actually making a decision. So you are maybe at a crossroads of something where there was an opportunity. And now that you didn't take the opportunity, of course you feel the nagging of that. But I really feel like this was a detour, or something that how do I say it? It was like an invitation to catch a break or something, or to it was like an invitation for a route. That I think you wanted to, or were trying to take because of, I don't know, let's keep it general, and you kept on going, and then you wondered like, what did I do? I should have taken that route. Why didn't I take that exit? What's wrong with me? Like I'm on this stream, and all the time I'm begging for like a solution, and then there maybe comes one and I don't take it. Why did I do that? Why am I so stupid? No, like damn it, like when God gives you something you should receive it, and I'm such an idiot, and all these things. No, trap, probably, but more than it's not that easy. It's a junction point, and only you and your soul knows what is right here. And the fact, look at it this way, the fact that right now the only thing that is bringing you down is your own voice that's trying to like put all that blame and guilt on you and saying like, look what you did, like you messed up, idiot, you messed up. That's the only thing dragging you down. There's no alarm going off. There's nothing saying like, oh no, we like. Otherwise, it would be a scream from deep down inside of you saying like, no, we have to fix this and we can or something. There would be no cutoff point, right? This was sort of a junction that you missed it and no, it's not going back, never coming back again, something like that. So that's already a warning sign that that's not something for us, because we would never allow ourselves listen to me once and for all, we would never allow ourselves to come into a moment where our happiness is such a easy yes or no decision. Never. Okay, you got yourself way more than you think. Don't trust yourself, and you. This was the brave decision. This was the freaking brave decision. So if you're facing fears, welcome to the brave decision, group 1. Stop bullying yourself. You already have you've had enough of that kind of self-talk, and it's time to recognize again that the thing that is making you feel sad is not the thing that you just missed. It's you regretting it, regretting your decisions. Looking at your actions and saying, you're an idiot. What did you do? What did you do? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? When you're stuck looking at yourself that way, no, you're shaming yourself. You will feel depressed. You will feel so sad. You will think that sadness comes from you acknowledging how stupid you were. Like, oh no, and I have to feel sad because I fucked up, right? That's why I feel low. No, you feel down because you're looking at yourself and saying, you make stupid decisions, you ruin everything, you don't do anything right. You know, you're shaming yourself for doing the right thing. And it's got you down and out. So need to snap out of this and look at the opposite point of view and see how you didn't do the stupid thing, you did the brave thing. And I got really emotional, sort of, suddenly, out of nowhere, by group 1. Moving forward. Group 2. 9 of Pentacles. Okay, she wants to be upside down, so we'll let the lady be upside down. It's already the first time or the second time. It looked like something to me for a second. I don't know, for a flash I saw something there. Okay, let's see if we can get it back. 3 of Pentacles, we've seen that's in the other reading, one of the other cards. I don't know, but that's important. So it's upside down, I would say, maybe group 4. Or maybe to get the, like the other point of view reading, because it's upside down. I'm just spitballing here before I know anything. Spitballing or channeling. Come on. What is this? What is you? Oh, the lovers. Les amants. Voilà. Oh, Beauty and the Beast kind of vibes. Bittersweet and strange, finding you can change, learning you were wrong. Well, what's that all about, So, I got no work. No, I got first no independence and then no working or not working. Not working out, it's not working. Then I have this. Ooh, it's so quiet suddenly. Ooh, I could hear a pin drop. Felt like people were doing this. Like, what is he saying? What? Like turn that up? Is that about me? Something like that, like something like this energy of somebody becoming very glued to something. I don't know why I'm not saying that's you, but I see it a bit like, and in here upside down, I see these people whispering in her, sort of like, And You talking about me somehow? Like, not negative, just very, very alert. Like she's just had her third cup of coffee. Karen walks past the water cooler. Kind of energy. I'm stalling because I just want to. What is this? Eight of Pentacles. Oh, again with the grapes. Look, he's picking these grapes from the tree, and she got this grape, right? But they're upside down. Oh, whoa, I just realized, I'm so sorry, I'm super slow. So I have 3 of Pentacles and I have 8 of Pentacles here, both no work. Not working, so I'm now getting like no job. Whoa, okay, hold on. And then oh, this frog just looked at me so grumpy, like towards this side. I'm guessing group 2, you are the queen here, or this energy of somebody not on their throne, not somebody not in a situation that is not working. Let's put it like that. In a situation that is not working and that is not providing independence, or that is not, yeah, like that. That Sex in the City feeling, you know, when you're in your $1 million apartment, walking with your girls at Tuesday in the noon because you don't have a job, except for writing, and the writing comes with a beautiful voiceover. I would love writing if like all the time my words were like being read out loud, like in the movie. Just make it more like real. With immediately the right soundtrack. There should be an app for that. Or somebody should make an app for that. Somebody that, while you type, a voice dictates it, or you can let it be dictated, and then would like match sort of soundtrack music, like eerie music or sad, sort of melancholic, to write scripts or something. Because then you can hear like, yeah, that works, or no, ooh, like got something there. Because then you can switch it around and get like these interesting combinations. Because you start writing, let's say a romance, you know, like the 2 lovers in one summer fall in love and have like a lot of sex and it's beautiful, blah blah blah. You could like write this corny intro and then like switch around the backings and then discover new things, you know, like or just, you know, like get inspired by the implications of certain soundtracks. I think would be cool, like eerie music then, or this, like while the voice is like 2 lovers meet on the beautiful hills, this thunder on the background, like blah, 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 blah. 2 lovers meet on a hill. Oh yeah, you also like switch the tones. They never use female voices for those movie voiceovers. They also don't do voiceovers anymore when they give trailers. That's really something old, right? When you see the movie trailer and a voice goes, in the olden days when dinosaurs fought cowboys. I don't know, like they don't do that anymore, those voices. Or do they? Maybe. I think I'm just getting old. Okay. Back on the subject. I'm looking at that 8 of Chalices. Okay, so this is somebody who has turned their back on you, or who is very short, like group 2. I'm getting here, like okay, there's this queen that's not on her throne. She's not happy, or she's just not in the right circumstances. It's not working out because look, this is the same queen who is working, but she has these 2 servants. So it's like she's working, and in the right circumstances, this queen is doing some work that needs, you know, assistance or something. It's not. She needs to be set in the right frame of like, I think here. And then I have the other person who is not working, but in the sense that he has nobody to give these grapes to. He has so many of them, and it's just not working because he has nobody to give these grapes to. And he's very grumpy. He's looking at this queen, very grumpy for some reason. And this is a bit your bully. Like you then, not per saying you're a queen, but just the Nine of Pentacles, independence vibe. Somebody who's normally, you know, like who has a go-getter attitude. That's the annoying thing that I'm trying to pinpoint here, because it seems like this is just this is not a person who just wants to be on their throne. They want to be working. This Nine of Pentacles person, she, they want to be doing their work, and they want to be going, and they have a lot of ideas and a lot of like go-getter spirit, you know, like they want to be on their own and thriving a bit. They want to feel those wings. They want to feel that power that they can individually bring, you know. They want to come to the table and say like, hey, I'm your star player, choose me, sort of. Because they have, they're unattached and yet they're thriving. Yes, they're thriving and somebody, you know, like a piece of your life that everybody deserves, where they can be on their own and see that they, you know, can sustain themselves and be themselves without the need of the outside. I wish that to everybody. I don't think it's that easy. I've noticed. However, yeah, I think there are a lot of lessons that can be learned both together and alone. But I think it's that weird having to get used to that feeling of standing there alone. It's very life-changing, I think. It doesn't have to be scary, it doesn't have to be difficult. But you do kind of have to stand there in the silence, because it is kind of, you know, like beautiful, like serene and quiet. And I wish everybody had the time to get bored, you know? To feel that fire to do something and to go out and do something, you know? Because not because you have to. I wish that to everybody. Anyways, back. Okay, like shouldn't watch that away. That was kind of nice energy, but okay, come back. Sorry. So there's this person. They're very grumpy at you. That's all I can say. And then the lovers, that's how they see this. This is a bit of a Beauty and the Beast story. I can't say much bad about this person except that they're grumpy and they are a bit bullying you. Because this is a bit of a contradiction. That's where I'm getting the tension here. This person wants to be independent. Is missing some grapes. This person has some grapes and he's not looking for dependency. He just really likes her grape, if you know what I mean. And these two parties are having an extreme difficulty in letting this work together, like literally, like figuratively. These two cards are here like for work upside down, so both parties are unable to make this match made in heaven work. The toad is about communication. The toad, you can hear him yelling and you have no idea where he is. He's the loudest thing in the swamp and maybe the softest and the easiest to pick, you know? Their sound carries really far. This blue again, communication. Which is telling me that this person is having very grumpy communication towards you. They are a bit frustrated, as in they don't know how to get you those grapes, because they also, I think, respect the problem you're having and respect they respect the boundaries you're having. They don't understand your problem. I mean, they do understand that you're in problem, that it's problematic, but they don't, the complexity of it, they don't get, or not even in a more simple way, they don't really see or understand how they can be giving you support, or in which way they can be giving to you to help ease your burdens without causing more burdens for you, because they really, and this is important part, they really respect and do see that they don't want to put you in, want to put you in the very, very difficult position of having to say yes or no to the help they're giving, and yes or no to them at the same time, you know? And they can't help it, but if you would say, I think they're a bit like, it's looking at this eight of chalices, that's why they're very in their emotion, like it's the emotional for them. They wish they could come at you with this more smoother voice, or like a message, and I don't know, like win your trust or something, or make it lighter, but it's not, because they just feel a lot for you, and they respect themselves in this. They recognize that they are somebody who has a lot to give, and that they have many grapes, and people would love all those grapes. But when they really like somebody like you, they're very extra careful to not get it wrong, because just giving to you that runs the risk of you not seeing them, and they wouldn't blame you for accepting when you're in need, but they also see the weird conundrum that you're in, where you more are looking for that way of assuring yourself, like you're not looking for an easy way out or a one-way ticket. I mean, the lottery, always nice, but you're looking for a stable solution for your worries. This person here, you wants to feel like you get your own show running, and it's stable, and it's a long-term plan that you can count on. You want things to be working out and heading in a positive direction, and you want that to be in any way, shape, or form a long-term stable plan. That's what you're looking for. Okay, it's not even a huge big deal. You don't want to be this super queen or king on their throne. You want there not to be debt collectors at your door, and you want to know what you got. Most of all, know what you got, know what you can get, something like that. It's more of a safety security type of thing, and that giving you one or two big gifts wouldn't be no. See, that's where the confusion is. I can't get the answer straight. I can't get the answer right myself. I can't figure it out. This can go back and forth like a little bit of, because I just then wanted to say, well, why not? Why wouldn't a little bit of bigger help that could help get a person off on their feet? What's wrong with that? Like, I think it's wrong in judging that if you give a bigger 10,000 euros instead of like half a euro, to assume that he wouldn't use that for good, or that he wouldn't use that for any sort of positive change with long-term effects. It could be that after 3 months you still see the same beggar, but meanwhile he has made small upgrades in his life that make it more easier for him to see his family on a regular basis, that give him, or he went to the doctor again and he got some long-term problems finally fixed for his health, or he finally bought new shoes and paid off some debt that you didn't know. Like, if you still see the same beggar after 3 months, like 10,000 euros, it's gone like that, people. Okay, most people who have debts, that's like that's not even making it more comfortable for them. Okay, it still helps. It's complicated. Money and love can go together, and I think this trepidation is not a bad idea. But look at the grumpiness. and it's just falling hard on you because they're coming across as a bully. It feels like they are. Feels a bit like that, you know, like boys who tease are a bit bullies, and they usually like the girl then, or the other boy, a bit like that. It's really meant with good intentions, and I think you know that when you don't really doubt a person's words, they make you feel annoyed, they irritate you beyond belief. You want to slap them, but their words are true, and you know it. Okay, group 2, this was long, damn. Gotta go, break. Hope you like it. Hello, group 3. I was looking, lighting is better. Or this, like shading the black behind me. Is that or that better? Okay, I'm stuck. Saw this horse thingy. Gonna leave that out. Like in lieu of our little frog right now. Just choosing to do that. Okay, group 3. Let's look at your bully. Got this fool. This card is so cool always because of the. It's crazy how often it can be used in a message, or in what different ways it can be used. Sometimes it's just the keys on this guy. He can become like a really cool character to pull when you're talking about a key. Then you got this. Oh, and I got this big resolution on my own sort of lock and key mystery that I've been having for a while. You know, like finding the right key for your vagina. And recently somebody showed me that show Lock and Key when I was just watching. And some things have been happening in my personal life that are coming to a conclusion, or like finding finally some resolution. And I walk up in upstairs in my room. I have this like one little plank with one Mario Kart lamp that does like beep beep, and that like lamp that goes on. And beside that, I have this lock and this key, a trick lock from a stupid store I bought like at Christmas time, I think. And the trick to the lock is you don't need the key. It's a mechanism inside the lock itself, and you don't need a key at all to open it. So, on the contrary, this is the opposite. You don't need a key. This guy has all the keys, and he loves you. Something like that, you know? It's very funny now that I think of it. Now that I say it out loud. Wow, things are cool. Then I have the tower. Yep. Sounds like it. It's like, okay, the tower, but this person is still in it. See? I'm sort of feeling it's the same guy right here. Obsession. Una obsession. Judgment. Upside down. That complicates things. And the world. And then this horse. A horse move, a knight move. Judgment. I'm confused of this card. The third. Somebody's obsessed with figuring out the right key to the lock. Not obsessed with having the lock or opening it. I'm not having the lock. Somebody who spends all their life opening a lock to have the lock, not go in the door. Something like they open the lock and they're like, finally, and then walk away. And then you come and open the door. It would be cool. Like that idea. Yeah, there are many in the insect world they do, or like in the animal world they do that a lot, where one animal like parasites or hangs next to another animal because they do a certain behavior that allows them to eat or feed. Yeah. Okay, a lot of these tiny birds have it. And then in their turn, animals also know that when they see birds, that usually means water, because obviously they talk to the birds, uh, like in the movies. Hey, Carl. But no, because just in their experiences, when they've seen water, they've seen birds flying in certain patterns or in certain numbers, so they just know that. It's like they smell the water almost. Um, it's normal. I don't want to say that. Obsession. Done. Wow, that was really weird tangent. I don't remember how we got there. I feel like the relationship was ended, and then I got, because first I wanted to say you ended it. I'm burping, Jesus. You ended it, but this person seems to have ended it. Or as ended communication or the relationship as it is. Why? I wanted to get this shine of this card, but it's on the card. It's like drawn on, so it's not possible. Whoa! That went way too deep, guys. So, trying to wipe the sheen of the card or get it right, but it's drawn on the card. That's how this person feels about you. It's like an illusion. It's like they're trying to, for instance, get you sharp, but the picture they have of you is not sharp. So it's like they're trying to fix on it, but in essence they can't. In essence, it's impossible to see you right. Like you're overly bright. You're like there's too much light coming off of you. Now we're getting deep, and this person is trying to get you, like see you right. It's like they're blinded by the light. Loving the analogies here. They're blinded by the light, and they're not like they can't. I think that's why they ended it, because they can't. It feels. I mean, like there's a controlling energy for sure, because look at like this obsession is a controlling energy. I guess you could say. I'm thinking if obsession is always a control issue. I'm hearing yes. Yes, it's a sort of devotion to something, and like as most of us probably do here, we know the law of attraction definitely has a big merit and works for some people more than for others. It really is matters for a bit on how you like why you came into this life for and what your deal is, like what did you set up for yourself. Some people they're not supposed to be spiritual, they're not supposed to be wondering about this, they don't want to that experience right now, so that's okay. Why am I saying all these like nuances? I don't know. I forget. Oh yeah, if obsession is controlling, yes it is, because it's like thinking if I just put pure and utter devotion into something, or pure and utter focus very intensely, then it will have an effect on it. Like you're trying to change. Maybe because it's okay to love something, it's okay to be admire something, it's okay to even be very passionate about something, but to obsess means to, I don't know what that means. I have to look at the dictionary. How would they describe that? Obsession. Just want to think of that Shakira song. Preoccupation. So it is in somebody's foreground in a disturbing amount, where it causes them to lose focus on other things, maybe, and that's why I think this person ended it, because they saw how much of an effect it was having on their. It was preoccupying them. I think also because you were shining a little bit too bright. It was just uncomfortable for this person. in contrast, that's always the reason. Look, guys, and this can even be like this. It could be that you have money and they're in a poor status. That's hard for them. That doesn't mean they're a bad person. That doesn't mean that could be like you could love them to bits. You maybe are feeling like why I'm obsessed about you too, almost like like you have feel the same amount of passion for this person as they do for you, but you're not being so blinded, I think. And I think maybe you are automatically seeing this other person in a very bright light in which they are not shining right now. So both of these situations, it causes discomfort for both parties, I would say, because it's I think mostly for the part that is shining lower, and you have to accept that sometimes because of who you are, you have to take note that you could be bullying people by just standing near them, because of the contrast, unawares, something I had with, like, when working with patients sometimes, and then with children. I would make them feel bad if I overestimated their intelligence, and it just caused pressure for them, and it caused them to feel like they're not, like, following, or they should be getting this but they're not. And a lot of people just learn to say yes when they don't understand, especially in love, guys. Then this is something that I find very hard to understand, because I would see it as lying, but it's not. It's when people are put under pressure and they don't understand what they're doing wrong, but they don't want to lose you. They panic and they just say yes because they want to, because you make them feel stupid at that time. It's not like dumb stupid, but like you're look, if somebody suddenly tells me, like, you're hurting me, I'll make it stop, and I'm like, what am I doing, and I'm looking for the switch, like, what am I doing, am I pressing a button, am I, tell me, I don't know. And you know um and they keep going on, and then you get very frustrated. It's like, tell me, like, what's wrong? um there's contrast, so they decided to cut it off. And then it's more symbolically, I feel like this is what it feels like to them, and it's kind of sad. It makes me sad because it's like they cut off this tower so you can fly higher because they were pulling you down. And I think it was kind of hard for them, and I think they don't understand what happened, and I think they instinctively know they made the right decision. Coming from that, because in deeper down they understand the contrast more in a logical, not objective way. But I don't know if it's right to assume that they are not in the right place. I think they are maybe wrong to assume that they don't deserve to be with you then, or they don't deserve to be in the same light, or they don't deserve to be loved that much. I don't know if they're right there, but I think they're just not. Again, main theme is this Eight of Chalices, means they're in their emotions. They're figuring it out. They're feeling also this. They're feeling you drift away, and that's got me kind of like heartbroken here. It's like I feel their mind trying to catch up with what their heart all felt, all of it. And they felt bad because they felt like they were hurting you, and they felt hurt because they felt so confused, and like because they couldn't, like, get you in sharp vision, or see. Like, our brain works like that. When we don't recognize the pattern, we're very, very, very confused. It's very disorienting, and it's very scary because imagine you're talking to somebody and your brain cannot lock into a pattern on their face. I don't know who this person is. That's like, shit, right? So it must have been not easy. But at the same time, I'm getting that this cutting off did have a positive effect on you, like the world opening up again. And the same for them. I think them letting go of you caused relief. Like, okay, I can get my mind straight again. I can be less obsessed a little bit, and figure out myself a couple of steps before, I think also the world opened up to them again because it's like this. It's like, so you have one is a little bit higher and the other one is lower, and they match up. But they feel that difference of pressure or something, right? So you're looking, if you feel that amount of pressure pulling on you, you're going to focus on where that pull is coming from, right? So the down low part, because of the pulling from the upper part, is looking up straight into the sun, right? So that's not comfortable. Like if I ask you to look a day straight into the sun, you're gonna take a break after an hour, right? And like let your eyes rest, or just like let the tension rest of like trying to not burn your eyes, right? For the part looking down, it feels like looking in the dark, seeing nothing. Maybe feeling nothing. Maybe. Yeah, nah, just like that, like sort of not knowing what you're seeing as well. You're not knowing what you're seeing because it's coming out of the dark. You're, if something is coming out of the dark, it needs a couple of layers of gray to like, become apparent. Unless you're a cat person, you see it faster. But you get my drift. So in that way, the world opens up again. So because you look very focused down, what is this? What is this stone hanging on my leg that is pulling me down in the water? You're going to look at that. What is cats? It was a better analogy. There was a better analogy than before. And then when that stone is loose, you can look around again. It feels liberating. It feels liberating. Doesn't mean you're better off. I'm getting very warm love here between these two, both parts, and I'm feeling the contrast made it very hard for both. And I can't. Nobody can think of it like would say like, well, that higher part should wait then, or stay lower for that part to catch up. Nobody can ask that of anybody. It would be illogical to like stop being more happy or stop trying to strive for better. I don't think that's how it works. That's why this horse is here. That's the beautiful ending. You keep going full speed ahead with where you were trying to go. Don't worry about this person. They will and can make a night move to catch up with you. I think as soon as they catch up with themselves, I think this pull you gave onto them really pulled them up, a really big deal. Do not underestimate that. They latched on to something, or you gave them a hand. You give them a hand and pulled them up for a while, and that brought them out of the depths. So give them some time to catch up on themselves, and I think they will find their footing again. And then I think they can show who they really are, and you don't have to be so afraid of showing it anymore either, because they will match you quicker than you would think. Okay. And that still again means there's no limit on how much you can advance or how much you can be better. And there still can be contrast. That's not a big deal. But I think if you know each other better and you let's say, know who this person is a lot better, and you know them by heart, or the opposite, or there's a bigger connection there, then it doesn't matter that you can't get the other person in focus, that you can't see who's exactly there. You know who's there. and you're glad to be dragging that along, or you feel safe in being carried by those arms. That was nice. Okay, group 3. Thank you. Hope you liked it. 20 minutes. For a minute there, I thought we are gonna do short, like super sweet, happy messages. I mean, I guess they're happy, but like 16 minutes. Damn it! Okay, one more chance. Group 4. Will you be the one? I'm the one. No, no more horse. Ooh, bear time. I should use that as options. Should I do that the next video? Maybe I should. Okay, let's remember that. This is the bear that I made green. A green bear. When I made it, it was something about combining the green dragon with a bear. A hybrid green dragon bear. I'm all gay. Okay, I'm watching 30 Rock again. Season 3 now. 30, Rockefeller Center, what is it called? Back to the reading. I like doing it. Okay, I've got the stars. The stars. Der Stern, la estrella, les stelles. Those are all singular, and the stars, les étoiles, sont plural. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm annoyed by it because she's a star, but there are also stars. She's in the stars. Interesting. I'm triggered. Like annoyed. No? Yeah, a little bit. I don't want to go looking up what it is. This is number 18. No, 17. I can't cancel it. 17. One moment, please. 17 tarot. Yeah, the star. Okay. Because in some decks they they use like a couple of different words for the major arcana for the world. Like they use different, like in the Starman tarot, he uses the Starman instead of the Fool or the Magician, or one of the two. See, it's confusing, David Bowie. I know. That old excuse, like I'm dead. I wish I could do anything, but I'm dead. Like I wish I could. Sorry, but I can't. Lazy ass dead celebrities. Okay, 3 of Pentacles. Work. Work. Doing the work. I don't know. Like I feel like you're killing it. Look, you're working with the salamander on your back. Like you are. For me, this is more like just doing a job. For me, you just said a job. For me, this is just more like saying you're doing. I don't know. You're on fire and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Like you're making progress. It's like carving out your life more, like that kind of work. Carving your body's changing. You're getting pecs. You're getting abs. That salamander getting very sexual for me now. Yeah. Growing your body, growing that dick. All good. Then I got this 2 of Wands, defensiveness. Like he's walking on crutches. You see that? Or like it's always looking next to me. He walks on crutches. I hope I say that word right. Crutches. Or King of Pentacles. Yeah. This bear. Okay. And in the star. Oh, okay. So this is somebody who is like the stars is like more fitting for me because it's like a relationship here. Somebody who like more wondering if I'm on the right path. Are we on the right path? Are we meant together? Or this is not somebody who's thinking this is not the right thing to do. This is not on the right path. This was not right. But they're wrong, because if the star card is here, that means that you are on the right path. It's like it's more like you woke up and you're seeing the sign upside down. It's like, oh no, I'm wrong. No. Like you're on the right path. This person doesn't know which way is up and down for a moment. This person is the bear, or I'm a bear. A king of pentacles, provider, strong, emperor kind of vibes. Berry, green dragon berry, very nurturing in that way. Yeah. Back on track. You're working and you are very defensive. There is a defensiveness here, and there's this weird contradiction between, like I just said, you're carving out your body, you're like making changes this way, you're making a lot of strides this way, and yet there's this big defensiveness over you. It's like I see you looking like you got a six-pack and looking real great, and then I see you walking around with crutches, and I don't get it. I don't get it, and I don't trust it. That's this feeling. Like, whoa, like I don't get it. Like I see first this badass doing his thing, and then somebody who's kind of like mangled, or like who is just because like not feeling weird. Like let's say you see somebody who nonstop or like has a lot of like hot body pics, and they're like looking all like in the gym and looking super swole, and like you know, like all these like they're on it pictures, and then you see them the next day and they're walking around in crutches, and it looks like they've been walking around for a while, and you'd be like, huh, is that the same person, or how long ago was that then, or what's the story there? Not, and I don't mean in this kind of way. Like, no, maybe, you know, it's weird. Like they could ask, like, "Hey, what happened?" But they don't. But it's a little bit more difficult than that example. I don't know. Not really, but it is. But not really. Anyways, this is the main theme of the reading. Some people who are in their emotions. Look at matches are blue here. Our stars card. Like, are we the right one? Somebody who's thinking of walking away, or who's walked away, or who is walking away, who's not looking at it. They see that huge big cup they have for you, and they're like, yeah. Boo. So in that way, are they a bully? That they just sort of look at you and don't. Yeah, because to you that's pretty shitty, right? You're working really, really hard, and you've got difficult shit going on. What did you do wrong? Yeah, what the fuck did you do wrong? Nothing. You're working really, really, really hard, and then you're working against the odds. And I feel like there are very good results, like, because that's why this person is confused, because they've seen your body. Because it's not like they don't, like with the picture example, it's not like they don't trust that you don't have that hot body anymore. It's not the opposite. It's that, like, they're wondering, are they faking walking with these crutches? Are they faking having these problems? Because why would a person who has these problems look like that? Why would a person with these kind of problems and these kind of pains, why would they be like in this sort of why would they look like that? For instance, opulence. Somebody who, okay, perfect examples. They see somebody who is like looking really good and working it, and like I don't know, like who's got it made, and then they see you having trouble with your bills, or like really struggling. They find that very confusing for some reason, but they don't get the whole, you know, like when you have, like, some people don't get what it's like going without for a long time, and they don't get the like, you have to make it work a little bit more, you know, like you have to Or some people just do, like they find a way to not let let their circumstances stop them from looking good. For this person, this King of Pentacles person, that's why he's this bear, very simple, straight to the point. They would see the road to looking good different, maybe, or for their life it was different. You know, they would think, oh well, then I work harder, and then I make more money, and then I buy the nice clothes. What is the big deal? For some people, that is like, it's not that easy. For some people, they work more, they don't make more money. They try harder, nothing changes. Some people, they go out, okay, I want to go get that job, right? I want to do it, and it doesn't work out. And you know, the harsh reality of the world is that it is freaking quicksand. And also, like, just a simple fact is, people don't change status in their lives that much at all. People tend to stay on the exact same level as they are born. Vertical changes of class are very rare across most societies. Or changes in status, like getting rich, living the American dream. People who look at beggars and poor people and say, like, well, you should just work harder, you can get yourself out of trouble, you can do it if you want, you can go out and get it. No, actually not. Turns out it's not that easy. Turns out those people can do a lot of work, and they do, and it not having worked out. And what people don't understand often is that, well, that plan is good you have, but run that through the mill a couple of times. You do that for a couple of years, it fails, and you're still sort of not better off. And then you do that for a couple more years, it fails, you're still not better off. Like, do that 2 or 3 times or 4, and you are, especially the time after, like, because you feel that it's like you want to go out and get it, and then suddenly 9-10 years pass, and you still haven't made those changes, or you still haven't made that breakthrough. And I'm especially thinking about, like, poor people, right? And like people who have a lower social status, because I don't care if any upper middle class people you know, don't see their violin dreams come true or something. I'm talking about people who are trying to get out of a bad situation and get out of poverty. That's very hard. Like, it's we judge that way too harsh, and that's why. Okay, that's the deeper meaning here. That's why I went on for this. And that's the end. Then I'm gonna stop. There are glitters on this bear, by the way, so that means good news. Okay, it's a green glitter dragon bear. Okay, relax. It's gonna be good. It's gonna work out. It's normal that their instinct is calling him down. It's calling you, like, trying to call you out on this, because they're right in what they're seeing. Like, somebody in this status doesn't look like that, and somebody who works this hard shouldn't be in these problems. So they're right in that they're missing a link, and most of all, they are right in not getting it, because you are changing status. I feel like you are somebody who is doing that vertical movement, who is making a change, who is making an upgrade in their life, and who is very well on their way of doing that. But meanwhile, you know, and I think of this very beautiful but sad song, "Look On Down from the Bridge," as in, like, no, we're not going into that. Whoa, different emotions. You're doing a very unique thing. Like, not many people do this. Not many people are succeeding in what you're doing, and most of all because people, like, who think like him wouldn't make these changes, because, like, him or her, this King of Pentacles person. I'm getting to say he most of all. He, I don't know. People who have that attitude of, like, well, I just go out and work, and then I work harder, and I make more money, and then I have more things, right? That's how easy it is. I work more, I make more money, and then more things. No. First of all, this guy, this is what annoying me, he is underestimating. Oh, and that's also why the stars is upside down. That's a better thing than relationship, actually. Shit, I should have waited for that. It doesn't have to be a relationship, because that's why this person is not realizing that you are both stars. That you are a star, and that's why you are in this. Like a star doesn't follow a unique path. Like when you look at like a lot of movie stars or writers or big Nobel Prize winners, they have a quite unique life, and it had a quite unique turn of events, and that's why a lot of artists thank God, because there's something interesting that helps them out, that puts them on this path. There are these opportunities that are meant to be. Like these. It's more than that. It's more than an ordinary life and just working hard. It can be. Doesn't mean that if you don't work hard, you won't get there. But and more, I feel like that normal career job opportunities have that option. I think when like 20, 30 years ago, when you started a job, there was chance of growth, chance of development, chance of growing in the hierarchy. I think that's just less and less. It's like the job you start in is the job you'll keep. There's you can get extra schooling and extra responsibilities, and you can become the team leader or manager, so you can actually do the work, like the company's job for them. But you won't see a lot of change, and especially on a longer time. So somebody who actually is getting there, that's a star, and you're doing a unique thing, and they are underestimating and not realizing they're also a star. So not everybody has this. I just work a little bit harder and I make a little bit more money, and then things come to me. No, like almost nobody has that. So they are completely spoiled in their power. They're completely freaking spoiled in their power, and I must feel awful. Kind of. Now that I'm getting it. Stupid bear. Back to you. You're a star. They're a star. But they don't know it. So they're like disrespecting themselves. And I think that's why it's not matching, because they can't recognize their own game. It's like they're that annoying person that just puts their abilities or talents into everybody. Like, oh, you can do that too. I just run. Like Usain Bolt would be saying, like, I don't know, I just run a bit in the park. You could do that too. It's nothing special about what I do. Like, I don't get it. Why don't people just run more? Like, there's nothing to it. Or like when guys like that who have this six-pack, they go on YouTube and they say, I'm gonna tell you how to get a six-pack ab in like 5 minutes a day, even though I've had it all my life and I have no fucking idea what I'm talking about. Those annoying people. So over it. Keep going, dude. Like, who cares what it looks like? If it works, it works. Okay, and look at like in longer term. You know where you came from, and you know where you're going. You're a star, baby. That. Shit, my glasses. Sorry. Goodbye, group 4. Have a good night. Bye.